friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you for tuning in again today. So today we're going to be speaking about hair loss, especially what you experience right after giving birth, which is called postpartum hair loss. So when you're pregnant, you know your hair is thick and long and shiny because of all the nutrients that you take in and all your prenatal vitamins. It makes your hair amazing and shiny. But right after you give birth, around 3 months is when it kicked in for me. You lose a lot of hair. It usually happens to most mothers right after they give birth, but some people are lucky enough to escape that phase. But mostly for a lot of people, you do shed a lot of hair, and for me it was very bad. I suffered from it a lot. I remember there were days when, you know, every time I would take a shower, like of course it's gross, but every time I take a shower, I would lose chunks and chunks of hair, and I would always clog my drain. So you can imagine the amount of hair that I would lose, and I was so scared, like looking at it, and I would like feel so bad, and I would cry. There were like even like 2 or 3 times episodes when it happened that I cried looking at the amount of hair that I shed. But then, you know, trust me, it stops. For me, it stopped around 6 months. It stopped, and I did have hair fall. I still do, but it's sort of like the ones that you usually have, you know, the usual amount of hair that you lose. I saw a change in the growth. It started to grow. So I know it's going to be difficult because when you give birth, your body is going to change. You're going to change emotionally, you're going to change physically, and these are things that you go through, you know. Especially your hair fall is something that you have to go through, and I know it's devastating to see so much of hair down the drain, you know, every time you take a shower. But trust me, it'll all be fine. For me, it took a long time for me to accept the fact that it's gonna come back again, because for me, I thought that it's never, I'm just gonna keep losing hair and I'm gonna go completely bald because that's how much of hair I was losing. But hey, you actually gave birth. You need to, you know, feel good about yourself for that. You need to be happy, and you need to feel proud to be a mom, you know. I mean, it's not easy to give birth, and you know, your body goes through so much stress and everything, and all to just bring this beautiful baby into the world. And so these things do happen. These things are those, you know, side effects that come along with postpartum, but that's something that you cannot ignore, or you just have to accept, you know, because you have actually brought a human into this world, which is sort of an amazing thing, you know, that you're going to be waiting for your hair to grow back is when you're gonna try to prevent the loss, and that you're gonna be doing few things, such as, you know, maybe drinking a lot of water, or you know, making sure that, you know, you eat well, and you know, so because whatever you put inside is what is gonna reflect outside. So try to eat a lot of vegetables and green vegetables, and those are all really good for hair. Good for your hair growth. And of course, hair masks are always your friends. So today I'm going to be showing you a homemade hair mask. Hair mask is something that I've used from before I was pregnant, so anyone can use this, not just pertaining to people who've given birth. Anyone can use this hair mask, and trust me, it does wonders. So before the time that I was pregnant, when I used to use this hair mask, I saw amazing changes. I saw an amazing change in the length of my hair and the texture of my hair. So trust me, this will surely do wonders for your hair too. So I know this intro has been long today, so without any further ado, let's get into this video. So we have some amla powder here, that is dried gooseberry powder, Indian gooseberry powder, and some dried neem leaves powder. I bought both of these from an Indian grocery store, so I'm sure you'll find it in any Indian grocery store. If not, I will try and link both these products in the description below. And I have about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil here, because it's still cold here. It's a little thick. Now I'm going to be mixing the 2 powders into the oil. So for my length of hair, I'll be probably just using a tablespoon of each powder. So depending on the length of your hair, you can have the measurements. So I'm adding in a tablespoon of amla powder and another tablespoon of neem powder, and I'm just mixing all these together now. It needs to be like this. It needs to be a thick paste so it adheres to your hair and your scalp. So this is how the paste needs to be. So now let's put this on my hair. So I'm going to be applying this mask in sections. So I always apply any sort of hair mask by sectioning my hair little by little. This makes it a lot easier for the mask to get absorbed into the scalp evenly. So amla powder is great at strengthening the hair and prevents hair loss and premature graying, and hence stimulates hair growth. Neem cleans the scalp. It clears it out of any clogged pores that may have caused by dirt or any other product buildup, and enhances the growth and texture of your hair. And of course, the king of all oils, the coconut oil, has amazing benefits when it comes to hair, and thus protects the overall shine and luster. So once I've completely applied the mask, I'm just going to use my fingertips to slowly massage it into the scalp. This stimulates the scalp and also the blood flow, and hence it increases the hair growth. You can do this for a minute or two. I'm just going to completely saturate the rest of my hair also with the hair mask. And this hair mask is also very good when it comes to the ends of your hair. It helps to prevent the split ends. So just completely saturate your hair with this mask. And I'm just using a hair tie to tie it up so it's away from my face. So now I'm just using a shower cap to cover my head. You can use a plastic bag, that's also perfect. So this helps to deep condition the mask, and I'm just gonna leave this on for about an hour, and I'll catch you guys once I take it off. Hey everyone, so I'm back again now. So this is my air dried hair. You can see that the coconut oil and the powders have made it very smooth and soft. So, and it also promotes hair growth. So do give this hair mask a try. And also, just to lock in the moisture, I've just used the grapeseed serum from Body Shop. I think I shared that in my favorites video. I'll link it down below. You can just use any serum, any hair serum that you want to lock in the moisture so your hair doesn't get dried. So that's it for this video. If you did like it, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you will know every time I post a video. Thank you once again and have a good day. Bye-bye.